Good morning, NACA. Gary, Addie, and I had just woken up. It's starting to snow a little bit, and we are reading one of our favorite Christmas books, Click, Clack, Ho, 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 this duck. First in kindergarten, he's kind of like David, like the story I've been reading you guys. It's a good one, so if you don't have this one, it's pretty funny. Click, clack, ho, ho, ho. And Gary, can you believe it? He doesn't have a toy right now. We're not even going to tell him. Addie, are you excited for Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Well, boys and girls, today is Wednesday, December 16th. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Iha and Rikshita, you guys did a fantastic job. Thank you for doing the pledge for us. And boys and girls, remember, if you'd like to do the pledge, make sure you go check out, complete the form and our parent and student organization on Blackboard. Now, boys and girls, now, like I told you, Gary came to us when did he come to us? Christmas. Do you think we should show them how surprised you were? Here's a quick little video about when we got Gary. Just look at the box. Oh, Addie, look, Addie.
He loves me.
Already. If we only knew how big Gary would be. Do you think we would have got him? Think we would have kept him on our Santa list? Yeah, we would see. Well, speaking of good treats, today is a very special day. And for breakfast today, what are we eating, Addie?
Chocolate-covered popcorn.
Chocolate-covered popcorn, because today's National Day is Chocolate-Covered Anything Day. So, today, chocolate-covered popcorn for you, chocolate-covered popcorn for me. And my Wonderopolis is, why do we dip things in chocolate? But guess what? There is no such Wonderopolis, because everything tastes better in chocolate. Duh, right? So, last week though, it was National App Day. And I did ask you boys and girls, if you can create an app, what would it be? And I gotta share this video from Michaela because she came up with a really cool app. Check it out. Thank you, Michaela. All right, couple school announcements. Again, thank you boys and girls who donated to our toy drive during consumable pickup. We were able to donate all the toys to the North Hills Community Outreach. They were so very appreciative, and just yesterday they came to pick them up. Check out this picture of when they came. Now, check this out. Caitlin in 4th grade was featured on a coding website. This is so cool. We will link it on our NACA student and family organizations, but do you know anything about coding? Caitlin, we might need little virtual tutoring sessions so you could teach Addie about it, but this is so cool. She was interviewed and featured on the website for her amazing coding ability. So, so, so cool. Way to go, Caitlin. I also wanted to thank the several 4th and 5th graders from Marshall Elementary who participated, that are also from NACA, in the open mic night last week. They were awesome. Great job. And Mrs. Tomzak and Mrs. Hal, a big thank you, because so many have enjoyed us. And Addie hasn't read these books, but I'm sure we might have a book review coming up, because I know how many of you love the series I Survived. And the author, Lauren Tarshish, brought to you by the Carnegie Museums of Pittsburgh, and remember, I Survived is about historical fictions. And her newest one's about, I think, the California wildfires, which is just so cool to imagine a real life event and what that would have been like, making it a historical fiction. But if you missed her talk or you weren't able to see it, we will also feature that on the NACA Student and Family Organization. So thank you to our librarians. I hope everyone has been taking advantage of our in-school clubs. This is our first after-school club. We have a senior from NACA. Her name is Shreya, and she is starting an environmental club. Check out this video and information.
You might be wondering, what's wrong with our planet? And what's everyone so concerned about? Well, we live in a world where everything from how we eat, to how we travel, to how we celebrate, has an environmental impact. Things like forest fires in the state of California, to plastic pollution on our beaches. Unfortunately, we can't come together physically to solve these problems, because our world right now is a laptop and our school is Blackboard Collaborate. But we can come together online at NACA Environmental Club. Sign up at tinyurl.com/NACA Earth.
Thank you, Shreya. All the information she shared can also be found on our Student and Family Organization page on our Blackboard. Boys and girls, remember, next week is our second Spirit Week, our holiday Spirit Week. We have Monday is Polar Express Day, so wear your pajamas. Tuesday, it's Grinch Day. That's one of Addie's favorite movies, so what color do you think we should wear?
Green.
Green. Wear green. And Wednesday, it's Red and Green Day, or your favorite ugly sweater. So me and Addie, we have some things planned for announcements each of those days. Now, Addie, do you want to tell them anything about Tinkle? What did you try to do to Tinkle, and what did she do to you this week?
We tried to trap her, but she trapped our stuffed animal.
Yep. You can't trap your elf. If you do, let us know, because we failed at it, huh? It was a pretty good plan, but she is such a trickster. And you know what she did to us? She brought gum that when you went to grab it, what did it do?
Snap.
Snapped your finger! That Tinkle. But there has been a lot of mischief, Addie, of elves all through the houses of NACA. Check out these pictures. One that was in the fridge and the one that drew on the toilet paper. What do you think I would do if an elf drew on our toilet paper?
Go nuts.
I would go nuts! Go nuts! Come on, Addie. Well, today starts another special holiday. In Mexico, it is the start of Las Posadas. So I would like you to watch this quick video of me reading you a story about this holiday and why and how it's celebrated in Mexico. the celebration of Las Posadas. Las Posadas is a 9-day Mexican celebration occurring from December 16th to December 24th. Las Posadas is part of the celebration of Christmas, but specifically celebrates the travels of Mary and Joseph, parents of Jesus, as they traveled house to house to find shelter in Bethlehem for Jesus to be born. Posada parties are often held each day of the celebration, with families or communities reenacting Mary and Joseph's search for shelter in a parade-like fashion. At each door they knock. They are told there is no room. Eventually, the last house welcomes them. This signifies the stable that Mary and Joseph welcomed baby Jesus in. A large part of the celebration are the parties held each night of Las Posadas. There is food, drink, and games for children at posada parties. The most popular posada game is a piñata, where children break a shape filled with candy, toys, and trinkets. During Las Posadas, families decorate their homes with poinsettia plants. According to one story, a boy visiting his church during Christmas time wished he had a gift to lay before Mary, Joseph, and Jesus' pitchers, which was then he laid the poinsettia. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was something, I learned some new information about this holiday, and again, it starts today, and it goes for 9 nights leading all the way up to Christmas Eve. Mrs. Stein, just love Mrs. Stein, and she is featured tomorrow night on our Good Night NACA. All right, we have a great book review.
Hi, my name is Lucia. This book is Creepy and True, Mummies Exposed. I like this book because it tells you all about mummies and gives you pictures and stories on each mummy. The stories are interesting and also a bit creepy. A perfect book for this time of year.
Thank you so much for that review. Kavina in 5th grade has a maker challenge for you. It's a tough one.
Pair of scissors, glue stick, markers, a pencil, and 2 sheets of white paper. On your 2 sheets of white paper, you're going to draw and cut out 2 circles. Once you've done that, you want to take one of your circles and draw a face on it. A Ziploc bag. Now you want to color this. Now you're going to cut out the inside of the mouth. Now take the Ziploc baggie and cut off the top and the sides so it looks like a rectangle. Now take the circle you didn't draw on and put some glue on it. Now take your Ziploc bag and put it over the circle. You can cut off the excess. Now take your emoji colored circle and just glue it on the top.
Thank you so much for that challenge. Any of you boys and girls that complete the challenge, make sure to send me a video so I can feature you next week on the announcements. I got a joke for you.
What?
Are you ready? What does an elf learn in school?
Learn how to fly.
Nope, they learn the alphabet. You get it? Alphabet. Oh, well, boys and girls, for our community meeting this week, we have been, 2 weeks ago we talked about identifying emotions, identifying those feelings when we're really mad or really angry, because number one, it helps us recognize how we're feeling so that we can make good choices or help us to get in an environment where we feel safe, but it also helps us to recognize how somebody may be feeling, like our friends, if they're really mad or if they're really sad, how you might react. Because if they're mad, should you make them madder, Addie?
No.
If they're sad, should you laugh at them?
No.
No. So it's important to recognize it in other people. But sometimes when you are really angry or you're really mad or you can't calm down, we have to use some things in our toolbox, and what we call them are coping skills. So lots of things in our life can cause us to have big emotions, right? You get so mad. Do I ever make you mad? Oh, that's news to me. But sometimes when we get so mad and you can't even catch your breath,
Mommy?
do you know what some things I tell you?
No.
I tell you to what? Smell them. This is my most favorite one. Do you like cookies or cake better?
Cookies.
Okay, so when you get really mad, this is a coping skill and a coping strategy. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to pretend you're smelling cookies. And hold it in. And then Addie, how old are you? Okay, so I want you to now smell the cookies. Take a deep breath in. Everyone, you guys do it too. Ready? Smell it. And however how old you are, that's how many breaths you have to breathe out. So Addie's gonna do it 5. Blow out the candles. So, ready? So you're going to smell the cookies, smell it, hold your breath in. And then if you're 10, you have to blow out 10 candles. If you're 7, you have to blow out 7 candles. If you're 5, blow out 5 candles. And I'm not going to tell you how many candles I have to blow out because it's kind of a lot. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm really mad, or Cash just climbed up the Barbie dream house, jumped off, and broke something. How are you feeling right now?
Mad.
Like you're mad and you want to scream. And how can you calm down? I can. What can you do? Think about those chocolate chip cookies. So take a big, deep breath in. All right, blow out the candles. All right, that's one. This is one of my other favorite. Hold on 1 second. I love this one. My friend back at McKnight, Mrs. Friend, taught me this. And it's grounding. So when you are so mad and your mind is everywhere and you're so upset, you can start thinking, what are 5 things you see right now when you're so mad? What are 5 things you see? Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
Pillow.
Stocking.
Stocking. Light. Addie, what are 5 things you feel?
A Christmas tree.
No! A blanket, Gary, the floor, mommy, right? What are 3 things you hear? I hear a buzzing. I hear Daddy's computer.
I hear Gary breathing.
You hear, bro, you don't hear him farting, do you? He's so stinky. Actually, 2 things you can smell. It's Gary's one of them. What else do you smell? Don't tell me you smell my breath, my stinky breath. Okay, what else do you smell? Christmas tree?
Yes.
Oh, and one good thing about yourself. What's one good thing about yourself, Addie?
Being kind.
Oh, she's kind. She really is kind of kind. So, when you're mad or upset and you're kind of your mind's everywhere, you can do something called grounding, meaning think about what are 5 things you see, what are something you smell, what do you hear. Use all of your senses all around you to kind of get you back to centered so your mind is clear. But that last one is so important. And your teachers and I have been talking about this a lot because your mind, if you start thinking and have negative thoughts in your mind, it kind of gets you in a bad mood. And you start to think that I might not be able to do it. So let me tell you about this. They're called affirmations, and you should start these every day. So you are a rock star. You try hard even though things may be difficult. You think, I can do this. I have grit. I will try my best. I'm awesome. If you start telling yourself those things, you will start believing them. So those are so important. We're going to talk about positive self-talk. Now, I got to tell you, hold on, one more thing. 2 things, last 2 things, and I am done talking for the day. Because we have, again, a couple amazing NACA students that we are featuring. They're just amazing musicians. So, boys and girls, I am going to leave you with Porter on the piano and Ava and her brother playing some Christmas songs to end the morning announcements today. So, happy Los Patos, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. And as well, as remember to use when you have those big emotions. Make sure you're using the tools that you have, coping skills. Think about the cookies and cakes, smelling them, breathing it out, thinking about your senses around you to kind of get you in a place where you can think clearly. And most important, believe in yourself. Start talking to yourself about how awesome you are, because you really are, NACA. Listen to these amazing musicians. Have a fantastic Wednesday. What do you want to tell them, Ed? Bye.
Bye.
Bye, NACA.
Hi, Miss Lewis. I'm gonna play my Christmas song on the piano.
We wish you